You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know, I never done that, man. I don't even know where they come up with that, man. And then the guy's a rat, man. He's been working with them for the feds for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. So you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork. If I was ratting, it'd be on CNN.
I got paid to say that.
Oh, see, bruh? Son, come on,
I kept it real. I got paid. But I know the real truth, right? No, when I got paid.
Hey, who paid you?
50 cents.
BMF Immortal, and it's cool. Like sometimes we switch perspectives, so it's from a law enforcement perspective.
Oh wow!
Instead of it being from the actual hustler side, or the aspirational side, just the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
They ain't telling nobody. Because if you're telling, you can't even look forward to going home.
These in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out.
Please,
after the fact.
Okay, so 50 Cent blasted Lil Meech and posted video footage and evidence of him allegedly snitching on his security. The security, who ended up taking the fall for everything, said that he was asleep when Lil Meech threw everything in his.
Big Meech just sent a serious warning to 50 Cent. Straight up told him in a text to stop bringing up his son, or there will be consequences. And this ain't no bluff. This all went down after 50 leaked some wild footage of Lil Meech allegedly snitching to the cops, throwing his own friend under the bus to save himself. Now that same friend is siding with 50, saying he ended up behind bars cause Lil Meech snitched on him. For real, this is turning into a full-blown mess. 50's been poking at both Big Meech and Lil Meech for months now, but it looks like Big Meech has finally snapped.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a.
And if 50 keeps pushing, things could go way left, fast. So let's break down this insane body cam footage 50 just dropped.
Oh. Good, man.
Hey, so what y'all doing running the guns? What y'all found it on him? Y'all found it?
It shows Lil Meech caught up in a traffic stop and it looks bad. Both he and his friend got detained. In the video, Lil Meech is sitting in the back of a cop car and out of nowhere he asks the officer, "Did you find the other stuff?" Right after the cop mentioned they found a gun. Here's the kicker. The officer had already said the gun wasn't even illegal. But once Lil Meech spoke up, that question triggered a deeper search. And now his so-called friend is claiming that little moment got him locked up. He's straight up saying, Lil Meech sold me out.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a firearm.
I'm talking about the...
Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah.
That's legal.
And 50's using all this to keep turning up the heat on the Meech family, stirring up even more drama. This whole situation, it's spiraling out of control. This dude named Threeluck just hit Instagram with receipts, and it's messy. He dropped photos of him and Lil Meech chilling together, plus that same body cam footage that's got everyone talking. And according to him, Lil Meech straight up snitched to the cops and threw him under the bus for both the gun and the illegal substances. In the caption, Threeluck didn't hold back. He said, "Reason I got to go do Fed time. See this the ish. I hate fake dudes like Lil Meech in my try of life. Supposed to be real, but do ho-ish." He even took a shot at Big Meech, saying he raised a lame and claimed Lil Meech made him take the fall while he was literally asleep in the car. And it gets worse. He dragged 50 Cent into it too, saying 50 knows the truth and is backing him for a reason. He added, "He admitted he was sorry and was going to pay me back, including being disloyal to 50 at the same time. Why you asking 12? Did they get the guns and the other stuff off me? That ain't a form of telling?" Then he got personal, saying the only reason he hung around Lil Meech was because he thought the dude had values, thought he was raised right. But now, he's claiming the whole squad is shady. He said his real homie of 20 plus years turned on him too, asking how they could still be cool with someone who left him in such a messed up situation. "I spent hella money on lawyers and 3 different bonds because of him," he wrote. And now, he's watching them teach Lil Meech how to keep his face clean while he's out here cleaning up his mess. This ain't just drama, it's betrayal on every level. Threeluck took it even further. He claimed he was so deep off the pills at the time, he didn't even know what was happening. And now, he says he lost business money, and what's worse, he might miss out on years of his own kid's life. All because, according to him, Lil Meech snitched. He threw more shade at the Meech legacy too, calling out Big Meech's old motto. He wrote, "These the same dudes that say death before dishonor? That's just words like saying I love you." Cold. Now, when it comes to Lil Meech himself, he's been real quiet. No public response yet. But guess who did jump in the ring with no hesitation? 50 Cent, of course. He went straight to Instagram and started throwing heat like only he can. First, 50 reposted a screenshot of power actor Michael Rainey Jr.'s IG and clowned Meech in the caption. He wrote, "I'm proud of you, Michael. I looked at your page, LOL. See what happens when you don't use drugs and spend all your money on chrome heart jeans." And that was just the warm-up. A few hours later, 50 came back swinging. He doubled down by reposting that same body cam footage of Lil Meech talking to the cops, plus screenshots from Threeluck calling him out. 50's caption, "Yo, how you gonna throw your strapping drugs on your man lap while he sleep? Like here, this year-ish LOL." But 50 wasn't done clowning yet. He posted a photo from the BMF show and again trolled Meech hard in the caption, "Pop." First he went to the airport with a gun and was popped and panicking. Now he on tape telling on his friends. And yeah, just to be clear, that airport comment, it was about another clip of Lil Meech getting busted at TSA with an unloaded gun in his bag and no license in sight.
I swear to God, sir.
I know, but unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right. So listen, sir.
You understand that, correct?
But can you please give
Do
me
you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact, okay?
Thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me, be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
This ain't looking good for Meech at all. It's just L after L. Now here's where things get really wild. When Lil Meech got caught up in that airport mess, he actually tried to tell TSA he wasn't legally an adult. Bro was 23 at the time. Like, what? And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, Meech pulled the classic "Do you know who I am?" move. Name dropped 50 Cent, trying to flex his fame to get out of trouble.
Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
Just an actor, sir.
No, I understand.
Please. Man.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like
that?
that?
No, I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother, he was outside waiting for me, sir. I promise you, sir, that's not mine.
Okay.
I have security guards, sir. I'm an actor.
Okay.
See how much jury I have on me? I went to private school. I'm a good kid, man.
He's saying that he's an actor and he has private security guards.
Does he have a security weapons permission?
No,
No,
sir.
he doesn't have a...
Listen, sir, I was going to tell you.
His ID and everything's supposedly in the bag.
Listen, sir, I want to tell you 1 second. I fly every week, sir. I have security guards, and we're rushing to the airport. I have a premiere. I'm an actor. That's why I have a big chain. Me and 50 Cent have a TV show. Sir, this will ruin my life.
You could literally see him scrambling, trying to talk his way out like he's some kind of A-list star or something. Of course, you already know 50 Cent lives for this kind of chaos. And with that leaked footage of Lil Meech allegedly snitching on his own friend, 50 just got gold-level content for his next round of petty Instagram shade. But hold up, because now Big Meech is stepping in. After 50 posted all those shady jabs, mocking Lil Meech for snitching and even dragging Big Meech's parenting into the mix, Big Meech clapped back in his own way. He dropped a photo series with his son and captioned it, "Nothing can stop us, we all the way up." Yeah, that wasn't just a cute father-son post. That was a statement. And word on the street? Big Meech isn't just posting, he's moving in silence behind the scenes. Sources say he personally hit up one of 50's longtime associates, sending a clear message. Tell him to stop playing with my son, and that warning, it came with an or else. Now Big Meech ain't the type to pop off online, but make no mistake, his tone just shifted. People in the industry are paying attention. There's even talk that a few producers close to the BMF series backed off the project, maybe trying to cool things down before this turns into something real. And don't forget, 50's not just trolling Lil Meech, he's taking aim at the whole legacy. So here's how all this mess really kicked off. Things got tense earlier this year when Big Meech linked up with Rick Ross. That move right there lit a fire under 50 Cent, and he didn't hold back. 50 went public and accused Big Meech of being a rat. Yeah, he really said that. He even tried to put the internet on alert by dropping a screenshot of court documents, hinting that Meech cut a deal and snitched through his longtime associate Tammy Cowens, supposedly to get time knocked off under the First Step Act. But let's keep it real, nothing in those documents actually proves Meech cooperated. Big Meech served 27 years out of a 30-year sentence, and that little reduction, It came from updated sentencing guidelines, not no secret deal. And just to shut it all down, a rare prison interview with Big Meech recently leaked. And in it, he was clear. He said if he ever snitched, that would have been front page news everywhere. He straight up denied ever cooperating.
You can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork, if I was ratting it to be on CNN, you know what I mean? You better believe it, my nigga. Yeah, be on CNN. You know, you got some people insinuate, Big Meech telling on Mexicans. How? Look on Wikipedia. It'll tell you. Daniel Carrell out of L.A., he telling on me. Shit, you know, penitentiary rules is if you do not call a man hot or a rat or a snitch or that he cooperating with the government without having paperwork to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If not, you get your bitch ass up top, you check in, or your car checks you in. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, you're not supposed to send oh yeah, I think Big Meech hot. No, you don't think that. You show that, or you keep your opinion to yourself.
Still, this whole snitch drama got fans split. One side is riding for Meech, saying 50 had no right to call someone a rat after they did nearly 30 years in prison without flipping. But the other side, they say Big Meech teaming up with Rick Ross felt shady, especially since 50 Cent had held his family down while he was behind bars and even gave Lil Meech that major BMF acting break. And here's the twist. 50 claims this is the real reason Big Meech turned on him. According to 50, Big Meech got jealous. He couldn't handle how close 50 had gotten with Lil Meech. In a recent Instagram post, 50 said their fallout wasn't really about business, it was personal. He said Big Meech felt threatened, like he was losing his son's loyalty. So in response, he allegedly cut off his own son's financial support, cold. And 50 didn't stop there. He claimed Big Meech was a bad influence on Lil Meech, encouraging him to blow money and dabble in substances. Meanwhile, 50 said he stepped up like a real father figure, keeping Lil Meech on track. He even claimed that during the filming of BMF, Lil Meech hit rock bottom because of substance struggles. And it was him, not Big Meech, who got the kid real help. This whole situation, it's deeper than internet beef. It's a full-blown family split with loyalty, jealousy, and trust all tangled up. 50 Cent didn't hold back. He went all in on Instagram and let the world know what really went down behind the scenes. He said, I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Meech's relationship. According to 50, while he was trying to keep Lil Meech clean, Big Meech was out here glamorizing his old habits, talking about how he used to pop X like it was nothing. 50 said he'd tell Meech to chill on spending money like crazy, and Big Meech would come back bragging about how much he blew. And then came the bomb. 50 said, people don't know. I had to send Meech to rehab. He even exposed what went down on set. According to 50, actor Russell Hornsby told him Meech was high during filming, throwing up during a weapons test. Then Ian, another crew member, apparently told 50 they found whippets in Lil Meech's truck. 50 was like, what the F is whippets? Turns out it was gas cartridges, like the kind used in BB guns. If you check some of Lil Meech's older interviews, he always gave credit to 50 for turning his life around. Said he was lost before 50 stepped in, paid for his acting lessons, and gave him that breakout role on BMF.
Actually came and got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before acting was even a thought. My dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. So I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone, he like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And at first, it sounded crazy, but of course, I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing nothing, so of course I wanted to do it, I just didn't know if I could.
But somewhere along the line, it all went left. Reports say Lil Meech blew through $5 million from the show in just 3 years. No investments, no businesses, just flexing. Cars, chains, designer fits, and now it's all gone. So yeah, no matter how you slice it, 50's got a real case here. He basically took this kid under his wing, gave him a whole career, and watched him crash it in slow motion.
He charged me $200,000 just for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have this on for longer than 3 or 4 hours. My neck started hurting. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3, just for the pendant. Right. Right here, this is Antarctica. It's the big boy. This is Christine called it Antarctica. It's the chandelier. I might have seen Bill DJ Khaled with this song. It's that big boy, you know.
How much it gonna go?
2 million.
Now, here's where things might really explode, because behind all the Instagram drama and shady captions, there's real pressure building around Lil Meech's image. Word on the street is that some folks tied to the BMF legacy aren't feeling how he's moving at all. Insiders are saying there's tension not just with 50 Cent, but also inside Meech's own camp. Allegedly, a few OGs who were loyal to Big Meech back in the day are questioning whether Lil Meech should even be repping the BMF name after all this public heat. Between the airport arrest, the snitching claims, and now 50 putting his whole business out there, it's not looking too solid. And that's not all. Rumors are flying that Starz executives are getting nervous. The BMF series was supposed to be this huge win for the network, showing off real street legacy with raw storytelling. But with all this off-screen drama spilling into the headlines, the brand is starting to look shaky.
Do you think Big Meech, told on somebody to get out, snitched, did anything extra?
No. Let me tell you why. Big Meech's paperwork is public records. There is no proof that Big Meech said, hey, bust him, bust him, bust him. Now, the situation with the lady Tammy, the female that he cool with or whatever, mess with whatever, I was having an argument with somebody about this last night. Now, if we go by prison rules and standards, Big Meech didn't sit down with the agents and say, hey, my bro, we don't sell a boy up for me, so make sure y'all give me credit. So we couldn't make a move on him because his name not in the paperwork for saying, authorizing this. Now, what she did, what would happen, the killers, the homies will be like, well, listen, bro, she your people, she did that with your name on it, so you gotta have her hit. You gotta either have her killed, or you gotta bring a move to her because she implicated your name, or the people got your name, your BMF, whatever, in this situation. You gotta handle this. So I was telling him, I said, bro, this is one of those situations where he had a ride or die. She jumped on, like, I'm gonna get him out of here.
Some folks close to production are whispering that they're quietly reevaluating how involved Lil Meech will be moving forward. Nothing official yet, but anytime executives start asking questions, that's not a good sign. Meanwhile, 50 Cent keeps poking the fire. He's been liking shady tweets, reposting memes about loyalty and fake friends, and even suggested in a cryptic post that season 4 might need some new faces. Yeah, he said that. Lil Meech, on the other hand, still quiet. Not a single post clearing his name or clapping back at 50's claims. That silence? It's starting to look more like avoidance than strategy. If something don't shift soon, this could be the beginning of the end for Meech's spotlight run. And the BMF brand might be forced to choose between legacy and damage control. And now, the streets are talking even louder because apparently there's paperwork floating around that could either clear Lil Meech's name or finish him off completely. Multiple sources are claiming that behind the scenes, some folks are digging deep into old arrest records, plea deals, and sealed documents tied to that infamous traffic stop. And word is, there might be something in there that hasn't been made public yet. People are already speculating. Did Lil Meech really set up his friend, or is this all just one big setup to make him look bad? Because right now the streets are split. Some think 50 Cent is just being petty over business, but others are convinced Lil Meech did his homie dirty to stay clean. Meanwhile, Threeluck, the dude who claims he went to prison cause of Meech, has been teasing that he's got more evidence. He even hinted in a recent post that he's holding onto texts and audio recordings and said, let them keep playing. I'll drop part 2. At the same time, Big Meech's name keeps getting dragged through this storm, even though he's still locked up. Some folks think it's unfair, saying he did his time and kept it solid, and now people are trying to tarnish his legacy through his son's mistakes. But others feel like Big Meech should have stepped in earlier. Maybe if he had, Lil Meech wouldn't be out here wildin', especially now that his money's drying up, his rep is shaky, and his own people are starting to question him. And with 50 Cent still throwing jabs and fans digging up every little detail, it's only a matter of time before somebody really exposes something major. The Meech name used to stand for loyalty and silence, but now everybody's watching to see if that name still holds any weight. Now, when it comes to this whole snitching drama, things ain't so black and white. Some folks close to Lil Meech are finally speaking up, and they're calling out 50 Cent for being straight up two-faced. They're saying 50 picks and chooses who he calls a snitch based on who he's beefing with at the moment. One insider even said he's cool with known informants in the industry, but the second someone crosses him, suddenly they a rat? That's wild if true. So now the real question is, Did 50 lie on Big Meech just because he got salty over him linking up with Rick Ross? Or did he really believe that deal was shady and felt betrayed? Because let's be real, 50's been loyal to Meech's family for years. He gave Lil Meech a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But the moment Meech started riding with his rival, 50 turned cold. And with Big Meech now sending serious warnings from inside, this thing just keeps getting messier. Is it still about loyalty, or is it all egos and business deals gone bad? One thing's for sure, nobody's backing down, and this drama might have just crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. But hey, let us know what you think. Did 50 Cent go too far this time, or is he just keeping it real and holding people accountable? Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more wild updates just like this one. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next time this story explodes again. And don't go anywhere. Click the next video that's about to pop up on your screen for more celebrity drama, betrayal, and Hollywood chaos. You won't believe what's coming next. See you in the next one.